Hello everyone, welcome to my channel that is Free Automation Learning channel, and my name is Chirag. Today I am going to show you that how we can run Selenium standalone in Docker. So in Docker we can also run Selenium Grid, and we also run a standalone Selenium code in Docker. So what are the advantages while we running our Selenium standalone code in Docker? So first thing, we can also double cross check if we need while running in Selenium Grid. We can also use a Selenium standalone and run all the test scripts in that particular container. Second thing, if we does not have any particular system VM or anything else, then we can install Docker, and we can pull the images of Selenium standalone, and then we can run that image in Docker, and after that we can run our Selenium WebDriver test scripts in that particular Docker, and we will get the result. So in this way we can use our Selenium WebDriver in Docker. So how we can use, we will see in this video. So let me open Chrome, and here I will search Selenium and enter. So you can see there is a Selenium standalone Chrome is display. So there are many images you can see, but we will see by Selenium guys. So this is the image which is given or which is provided by Selenium officially members, and if we want any specific customized image, then we can search that. If any another developer or any another tester, automation tester, that push that image in this Docker Hub, then we can also use that image. But I am using a standard image, that is Selenium standalone Chrome. So I click on this image, and now I will get a Docker pull command. So firstly I will open my Docker, and I will see what images I have currently. So I have only Ubuntu image. I will go and copy this and paste it on my Docker and press enter. So I did not give any version, so it is taking our latest version. So you can see it is start downloading. So it takes some time while we will discuss another thing which can be useful in Selenium WebDriver by in Docker. So you can see there is a in Selenium standalone Chrome there is a please check the readme. So we will click on this, and there are many details which is provided by a Selenium members person. So there are some readme information. Currently Selenium WebDriver giving all these images in Docker. So you can see that there are Selenium node. These all the images are using in Selenium Grid. So when we will see Selenium Grid, then we will see how we can configure node and hub in using Docker. But currently I am using Selenium standalone Chrome. So I will show you this image, how we can use this image in my Docker, right? So let me see, and see there is currently they are installing. So I will run another things. So they are running the images. How we can run a Selenium WebDriver Selenium Docker images in container. So they also provide our command. So you can see there is a version v-v, and they provided this. So they have provided then when you executing Docker run image for the Chrome or Firefox, please either mount this or this. So by using this -v option, we just mount our host memory, and we can see that you can use my shared host memory. So that's why we are using -v and this this option ID. Either you can use this command, or either you can use second command. So I'm using on downloading Chrome, so I'm using first command, and I will copy this, open with Notepad, and I customize this command according to my system. As I'm using a latest Chrome, so I will give a latest, and this my command is ready. So you can see this is very simple. You can just copy and paste and customize your command, and your command is ready. So if you can see that my Selenium standalone Chrome image is downloaded by Docker. Let me clear and open Docker images and see whether my images is come in my Docker or not. So you can see that Selenium standalone Chrome has been come, right? So you can see there is a image size is 910 MB, and 3 weeks ago it is created by Selenium guys. So what I do, I just go and copy this command and will hit this command in my Docker client. So I did not copy properly, so let me copy again this command properly. Now I paste this command on here, edit, paste. So there is some mistake I am doing here. Let me again copy and paste. Yes, now I will hit. So you can see now I will go Docker ps. So it is showing that one container is running by this Selenium standalone Chrome latest, right? So my Selenium standalone container is up and running. Now I will go to my Eclipse and will see. So I have already created a small script which is helped me to run my test script in container. So what I do, I just go. So before that, guys, you can also see your IP, in which IP your Docker is running. My Docker is running in 192, 116.99 and 100. So some guys can use localhost, as I'm using this IP. So you can pass this IP, wd and hub. This is the standard URL which we also use when we work in Selenium grid, right? So let me open and paste here and see whether it is working or not correctly. Yes, so it is opening. So what I do, I just explain this code. So here I am using desired capabilities. So I am using a Chrome browser, so I use desired capabilities is Chrome. Then I am use URL because I am using remote WebDriver. So when we use remote WebDriver, we use remote WebDriver when we need to run our machine remotely. So what I am doing, I am running my machine in this IP, which is container IP, and this host. So that's why I am using remote WebDriver. So I pass this URL and I said that this capability means Chrome capabilities I am using. So I just take WebDriver, driver is equal to new remote WebDriver. Then I pass the URL in which my container is running, and then my capabilities, right? So hope this step has been cleared. Now then I use driver.get and open my google.com. Then I simply print out driver.get titles, and then I quit my driver. So this is the main. Currently I'm not using any testng. So this is the main method provided by Java. I right click and I will run as Java application. So we cannot see any running in containers, so it's run in background. So if I will openly shows, then you can see yes, it is on Chrome, right? So let me open and see, is there any driver is present? No. Why? Because we quit that driver. Now I just comment this driver.quit and I will change facebook.com, and we'll see whether the modify scripts will work or not. Again I will click, right click, run as Java application. So you can see it is run behind the container, and we'll see Facebook is opening or not. So you can see that yes, Facebook title has been displayed here. So it is shown that it is working in background. Now I will see whether the session is creating or not. You can see one Chrome session has been created because I did not quit my driver session. So this way we can run our test script in a Selenium standalone Docker container. In further videos I will show how we can run our test scripts through Selenium WebDriver grid. So hopefully you understand the step which I have display here to you, how we can pull and how we can run our Selenium standalone in Chrome, and what is a test script which we have to use. So we have to use remote driver while we working in containers by using Selenium WebDriver. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Bye bye, take care.